John, what's your evaluation of Kiefer Bellows so far? And you had to be encouraged by Morgan Frost, what you saw last game?
I haven't seen enough of Kiefer to give you. He hasn't played enough.
And how about Morgan? What did you think of his last game?
I thought that line had a good game. Yeah, I thought they played well.
John, you said after Saturday's game that one thing you liked about it, aside from obviously the outcome, was that you guys just had the puck more. What did you think you guys did in order to increase puck possession?
Well, I thought we had more forechecking in that game than we've had in a lot of our others. And I thought a lot of that came from more of our depth guys. I thought Frosty's line had it. I thought Allie had a good game holding on to pucks, and Sedlak, and so just that we had it more. I still think we make it hard on ourselves with our turnovers. We have some needless turnovers, and but I'm not going to be critical of the team. It's things we have to work on a lot of things. I just thought our team played really hard, and I thought they didn't give in. Towards the end, goalie pulled, blocking shots, doing anything they possibly could to win the game. I thought there was some good signs there.
When we spoke to you after the Toronto game, you said that you expect more out of some of your bona fide NHL players. Rasmus Ristolainen was a healthy scratch the other night. Where are your expectations for him, and why isn't he meeting them?
Well, he just hasn't met him. I think he needs to play better. I'm not going to go that much deeper into it. I don't think he's played well enough. He's going to get another crack at it. But in everything about his game, I think he needs to be better. That's the easiest way of me explaining it.
He'll be back in the lineup then tomorrow?
I have no idea.
He obviously battled injury, missed the first little bit. Do you get the sense that he might still be hampered by that?
Nope.
John, you sought out Scott Laughton after practice and had a word with him. Obviously, I don't know what that conversation was about, but do you find it beneficial to seek out your leadership guys and to talk to them daily to get a pulse of the team?
Yeah. I haven't done a lot of it this year. I'm still trying to get to know them, and I think it's important that they feel they can come talk to me, and I go to them with certain things. So hasn't been a lot of it. But I think that'll grow as we get to know one another more. I think that'll grow.
What have you liked about Scott Laughton, and what have the conversations been like with him? It seems like he's the guy that.
You want to know what that conversation was about,
A
don't you?
little bit,
Yeah. I'm not telling you. So we can end that. But as far as Lotz's his game, I don't need to explain it to you guys. He leaves it on the ice all the time, and you can tell the spots I'm putting him in. We depend on him. Has helped us when we've been struggling with face-offs, has helped us there a little bit. Does he make mistakes? Yeah. But I'm going to go with him just the way, because I have a good feeling of who he is, and he's done some really good things for us.
Olivia mentioned a few minutes ago that you said after the Toronto game that there were some guys who you didn't like, necessarily the effort, particularly at the end of the game. Do you communicate that directly with those guys?
Yep.
And when you've communicated those sort of things with guys like that, has the response from them been receptive, or is there pushback?
Yeah, you're asking me. It's locker room stuff, but that'll be a running conversation all year long with all players. As far as and to me, it's coaching. I just believe a player needs to know where he stands each and every day, and I think I owe that to the player. If I'm not doing that, it's not like I'm going all 23, 24, 25 guys, but when situations come up, if they don't know where I stand, that's not fair to them. I think people misconstrue that he's too hard or whatever it may be. I think it's my job to make sure that I am transparent. And it gives them an opportunity. I'm not going to tell you how it always goes, but it gives them an opportunity to talk to me too, however they want to talk to me. And then we'll go down that road, whichever road it is. We'll go down that road and we'll figure it out. So I think it's a really important part of coaching.
When you said by you U.S. military personnel have become a tradition around here. As an American-born coach, what are your first impressions? I mean, does it mean something special out there on the ice?
Yeah. It's not even being a coach or I'm an American citizen, and they do the shit to let us do our stuff. And that is a, we talk about mental toughness and going into the battle as we're playing an entertainment sport. And I've even changed my language, how I talk to the team, out of respect to those people that do the real stuff. So that I talk to you guys about mindset and all that. We can't get to their mindset as far as what the people do for us in the military. We don't even understand those situations, those real life situations in our little bubble here in the National Hockey League. So I have a tremendous amount of respect as far as what they have allowed us to do with our freedoms.
Is your son still in the military, and if he is, what branch is he in?
No, I'm not going to talk about my son.
Even going through some offensive issues, Noah Cates has been very strong in his details off the puck, stick positioning, all the above. The last game or so, you moved him down a line in the lineup. Is that just to take some pressure off of him, or do you think it's weighing on him a little bit?
Yeah, it's not so much moving down the lineup. I balanced the lines. I tried different things. I put Tip on the left side, and I just wanted to try to level out the lines. He's struggling a little bit offensively. But sometimes we're just not deep in offensively skilled guys. Let's be honest about it. And only you need to play with someone also. There needs to be a little bit of that, and that's a concern. It's been a concern of the organization here for a little bit, and will be. But I think Casey's a guy, and he's going to be a good enough player and a hard enough player. He's going to have to manufacture offense, and so it wasn't. You saw where I had him on the ice at the end of the game, and I wish he didn't touch that puck to make it a 5-second faceoff because the game's over. I think he's trying so hard to make sure it's out. The game's over because they have to tag up, and we wouldn't even have to worry about that last faceoff. But I depend on him for a lot of things, and those are games that, and that's where that's where I was happy for them, and I appreciated their effort from Catesy right on through. We found a way to win one of those games where I thought we played better as a team, but still, it's a dogfight for us every night because we're just not going to fill the net. And I appreciated how they all handled themselves and scrapping, biting, doing whatever they could. Lots blocking a shot, Sedzi blocking a shot with his legs up in the air, and all the stuff that went on and again, Carter Hart makes huge saves, especially in the third period. It's the way it's going to be for us.
Going back to Wade Allison for a second, you praised his game on Saturday.
Yeah.
There was a moment near the end of the first period. He has a backhanded turnover, leads to an extended shift.
Yes.
You talked to him on the bench.
Yes.
Is part the reason why you were impressed with his game because he responded well to that conversation, played hard the rest of the game?
Yeah, and Allie's going to play hard. I have never had a problem with his effort. I just want him to understand where his strength of the game is, and that is playing north and doing some of the things he did in that game as far as hold on to the pucks down below the hash. Sometimes it doesn't even cause a scoring chance. It just takes some pressure off of us not being in our end zone. And it's inconceivable why he makes the play. He's a right-hand shot. The boards are right there. Their end's right there. But he wants to go to his backhand and make a cross-ice pass. At the worst time, that's what frustrates me with him. But I do appreciate his effort, and I do appreciate that he concentrated during that game to play more north. And it's the only way he's going to stay in the lineup is if he plays north. He starts playing east-west, he's going to be east-west right out of the lineup. Because he just know thyself. That's all I want is know thyself, and things will fit.